Again, that was dumb. That was really dumb. That was weeb. I wanted to talk about transitioning as a non-binary person, more specifically an agender person today, because for some reason I've been really thinking about it, and it's kind of been the forefront of my mind for the past couple days. Not that really, more like 3 weeks. It's been like a long time. And I've just been thinking about what I want from my transition and what I want to be and what I want to look like. And it's so much more difficult as an agender person than as a binary anything. As a binary person, it's so much easier. Well, I'm just saying that. It's more clear what you want. Because let's say if I was a binary trans guy, the goal is very clear. You want top surgery, you want your bottom surgery, you want to look like a man. But for me, I'm not a man and I'm not a woman either. I'm neither. So what I want to look like is way more varied. And what I've been thinking about is taking testosterone but not getting top surgery and not getting bottom surgery. But still, I'm confused on whether I want my voice to change. I think that's my biggest thing. And I've also been talking to other people about, I guess, what the gender roles are when someone like me transitions. I don't want to be seen as a guy, really. I just want to be seen as myself, which is, I guess, could be difficult for people to understand because I want to transition to look visually like a man. But I guess I don't want people to treat me any differently than they treat me now, but I know that's going to happen. I want people to gender me correctly, but I don't want people thinking that I have to be super masculine, that I have to be, that gritty guy in the back who shoots the turkey for Thanksgiving and, works out a ton and is like a CrossFit master masculine guy. Just be really masculine, because I'm not really a masculine person. I like being perceived as masculine. I like being called he. I like masculine spectrum things for my gender, but I do present very masculine. It's confusing. It's really confusing. Not for me particularly, just for, I guess, to describe. It's very hard to describe what I want to other people. Because I have a vague idea of, this feels comfortable to me, but, it is something that's new. Like, changing my entire body through testosterone is going to be extremely new. And I'm probably going to pass as a man, but I'm still going to have breasts, and I'm still going to have a vagina. I'm going to be a man who has those things. And that's going to be really interesting, because not a lot of people want to stay in that, limbo between man and woman, because right now I just look like a woman, People all perceive me that way. Because I'm bald, that trips people up somewhat, but this is still what I look like. If I transitioned with testosterone, I would basically look like in between, which is what I want to look like. I want to look like a mixture of a man and a woman, but I am neither, so it's interesting. It's been difficult figuring out what I want, because even though I do really want to go on testosterone, there's things that I wish testosterone didn't come with, because I don't know if I want a beard or things like that, but I know I really want body hair, and I know I want to be shaped like a guy, I guess. You know, the fat redistribution to where you're more this shape and not like this shape would be really great, because I just seem to, I don't know, I seem to dislike that about myself. I feel like I want to look more like a man, and I've been striving to look more like a man, and I felt like this would just make sense for me right now. But it also ties into me having anorexic tendencies, that I don't want my body to get bigger, which it probably will, because I'm gonna have like shoulders and arms and I'm gonna look bigger. But when I think about that, it makes me feel like I'd want to get rid of it with not eating, which is not okay. And I need to kind of separate those things, because I do really want to do this, but there's a lot of things interfering with it. There's a lot of mishmash in my brain about, am I healthy enough mentally to not sabotage myself once I get on testosterone, that I'd want to stop eating, or I'd want to roll back into those tendencies because, I'm gaining weight or something. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I would love to hear if anybody else, is commenting on this video, or, makes a reply video or something about what a non-binary transition looks like for you, because I think it looks different for everyone, which is another thing you can't say about binary transitions. They do look varied, but they still, they have the same goals. Someone who is like me might just get top surgery and, that would be it. That would be their transition, and never take T and never get bottom surgery. And that's really interesting to see how varied our transitions are. Bye.